Y'all ain't never sold no dick.
Mocity said he was gonna sell a little.
Do something strange for a little piece of change.
He said touch his body.
He's gonna sell himself at the party.
I want to sell myself tomorrow. Free field, $5.
And the prices that he was throwing out there was a little low for Jonathan.
We charge
100 a field.
1,000.
I hope 100 people come out.
1,000 a field, nigga.
2,000 to go home with me.
Bitch, 2,000, you bitch. 2,000. Nigga charge 20,000 to go home.
Because Jonathan said he would pay way, way, way more to get a little bit of that Mocity.
Ew.
The opinions expressed in our content is for entertainment purposes only. We do not assume liability or endorse any of the third-party content used in our materials. Okay?
What's up, and welcome back to My 2 Cent. I am Miss O, and she is
Charisma.
And today we are discussing Bad Boys, episode 11, Apologies and Accolades. Let's get into it. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're talking about apologies and accolades. So we're going to start first with the apology. We see that Raz B comes to apologize to Jonathan.
As he should.
Just wanted to make peace with you. You know, I feel like I was a little out of character. Like me and you never had any beef, so I kind of feel like I'm mature and wise enough to make better decisions. So I just wanted to let you know my bad.
What you think about that there apology?
It was funny to me. I was laughing because Raz B, when he apologizes, especially when the confessions come after every little thing he say, it's one of the type of things where I'm doing this because it makes me look good. It's not from a genuine place of I'm sorry, this, that, another. This is the bigger thing to do. So I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from so you can see why I did what I did.
That's all good.
He got punched in his face and bruised up. He had no choice but to be genuine because he know he can't fuck with me.
Pretty much.
But Jonathan was Jonathan made it even funnier.
Hyping you up.
Right, he was like, somebody hyped you up to do that? What possessed you to come and bring that on the set?
Right. Oh, come stand next to me.
Right, he said, the part that had me laughing the most is he came in there with the mask. I mean, I ate his face up. I was cracking up.
I said, let me see your face.
Right. But like he said, he apologized because he can't whoop me. That's the reality. Because his confession, he's like, I don't know if it's even safe for me to come back in his house because you're going to get that tornado. Jonathan, because you keep running them choppers. Gotta be quiet.
One thing I noticed about him, he doesn't hold on to beef. But if you want that smoke, he'll give it to you.
But other than that, it was just for TV.
That's what I say. My thoughts are, at this point, I don't even know why Raz B is still on the show.
They the one who really have a problem in life felt offended.
The guys would like to have a conversation with me. You can set it up. To the guys, I know they feel some type of way.
Because he's a producer.
Yeah, a producer can be hired and fired. So I don't know why he's still on the show. Because my thing is this. With every show, I'm quite sure there's a line that you don't cross. And I'm quite sure the line is bringing weapons on the show, weapons of mass destruction.
You bring a motherfucking knife on the motherfucking set.
Why would you bring a weapon and still be allowed on the show? To me, that's a line that was crossed. Not only are you bringing a weapon, but we know your mind state, your state of mind, rather. We know that you drink, supposedly do drugs, you supposedly have mental issues, and on top of that, you're gonna put a weapon with that. To me, that's just a recipe for chaos.
For Raz B to pull out a knife, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with him.
So I don't understand why he's still there. Like you said, producers, so what? Producers can be hired and fired. I mean, to me, the liability to me of him being on the show outweighs whatever money he's putting in to be a producer. And like you said, the apology to me was for TV, just to justify him continuing on the show. Well, we got to make this look good. So let's make you apologize to Jonathan and whoever else, so that it'll justify you being on the next 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes or whatnot. Because I think people are a little upset about how things went down.
This conversation is going better than I thought. The fact that he's giving me this opportunity to have this conversation with him, and he's receiving it, I feel like me and Jonathan can be friends.
And to me, Raz B, just in general, he reminds me of, or his apology reminds me of being in an abusive relationship. It's just a cycle. I blow up.
Yeah.
I do something destructive. I come back. I apologize. I grovel on my knees. Please, baby, please. You take me back type thing. And then I'm cool for a minute. And then I press repeat. I'm back at it again. So, nah.
And you know what I also think? Right? He want to be viral. Like, he wants to stay relevant. So even with him being a producer, he probably is taking that overboard. Like you said, that when they showed us that footage of Jonathan hitting him, that wasn't Zeus cameras.
Right.
He had somebody come in, follow him, come in and purposely record him do what he's about to do. So he's once again, he's clout chasing, looking for a moment.
I want to really know, why did you come in the building like that, the studio? Did somebody hype you up?
Right.
And that apology was a moment.
Pretty much, right. And like you said, and there's also little scenes throughout other episodes where you see people are saying, is this for TV or is this real?
I honestly, bro, I don't know what the fuck is real and what's not anymore.
It's all TV,
Or like I say, Raz B is doing too much, or Raz B is on the internet, showing things and yada yada yada. So it's like, yeah, he needs Bad Boys way more than Bad Boys
need him.
I'm a young buckaroo. Don't play with me like that.
Okay, and now we move on to the accolades. We see that there was a little bus ride with all the fellas, and Adonis was feeling something. He was in the moment, and he felt like he needed to express his gratitude for being on the show and feeling like, even though he had to fight his way into the Bad Boys group, that once he was in, they accepted him and they treated him like a brother. And he was saying that he feels like all these bad boys are his brother and they formed a brotherhood.
Meeting all y'all really cool dudes, but like being around all y'all really cool. It's different personalities. Everybody got their own shit going on. Everybody bosses here. That's what I like about everybody. We might not be close like that, but I look at y'all like brothers, and a nigga fuck with y'all, you already know I'm coming behind all y'all.
And then we see Ruddy B say, pump your brakes on the brotherhood. Co-workers at best.
What I can say that I learned about this experience is that you always should expect the unexpected. As for brotherhood, I only know a few of these guys, and at the end of the day, these are my co-workers. So
I would say, even though I don't like kind of how Really B's mood or attitude was, I kind of see where he was coming from with the we're not brothers, we just work together, basically, because I feel like it's all for TV. 1 minute we cool, the next minute we beefing type of thing. And if you were friends before the show, I think you'll be friends after the show. But if you develop this friendship on the show, when the show is over, not gonna give two shits about each other. And we see how it's playing out right now on social media anyway. Everybody's beefing with everybody.
Miserable lame, you live miserable lame, salty lobster cooking ass bitch.
So the brotherhood is fake. Co-workers at best. That's what I think.
I feel like from Adonis, I think Adonis did mean it. From his intentions, I do think his intentions was pure. Like, hey, y'all, this is. Some people bond over experience. So I think he's bonding over this experience. Maybe they're not gonna be buddies, but it's gonna be like kind of like fraternities or something like that.
We know each other.
Yeah, we know each other. This is like a one in a lifetime experience. A majority of people is not gonna know what this feel like.
Right.
So I feel like he meant more in that aspect of a brotherhood. Now with Relly B, I understand what he said too, but I don't know. Lately, Relly B just been giving Diva a lot of diva energy, and it's easy for him to say. It don't even make sense for him to say they coworkers at best because he knows most of the cast. Like if you think about it, Jonathan knew Big Lou, Jonathan knew Relly B, Jonathan knew Chef D. So all of them was like 4 of them in the house. And Relly B knew Adonis. Outside, that's his little boo, his ex-boo, whatever.
Okay.
So I kind of feel like when Adonis say stuff, Relly B
got a little attitude.
Yeah.
Had to pop up in Miami, man.
Yeah, you got to come down there, man.
Pop up.
Y'all be saying that every year. Last season, y'all, we gonna go here, go there. Y'all don't never go nowhere.
The real don't never come to Miami.
I was in jail.
Attitude. Whatever, Adonis. It's like, yeah, it's more like, oh, whatever. I know
It's
the
one of
real
these
you.
few
Like,
them type
yeah,
things.
one of them type of things. But other than that, I think they both right. They both right in their own aspect. It all depends on the person's intentions. Like I said, I feel like Adonis is right about what he said, and I feel like Ray B right what he said. He don't want to make no friends. He good with the friends he got. Adonis like how this thing goes.
Right, I think Adonis. You can tell Adonis is very appreciative of this opportunity. It just shows, and how he's moving. Like that first episode where he had to fight his way into the show. I felt like that was for TV. Like they told him, they made him, he had to do that, but that's not who he really was. And he's actually, like I said, very appreciative. You know, I had to fight my way to get on this show. I did it. I'm here now. I'm enjoying the moment type thing. And I feel that for Banga too.
I was about to say Banga the same way. You can tell some people you can see him in the confessions.
he loving it, and I'm loving it for him.
Okay,
right. He's loving it. That's cool. Okay, so another cute little conversation that they had on the bus was Banga talking about jail versus being arrested.
We start talking about who been to jail, who been locked up. Aura was like, he only been locked up. If you been locked up, then you been to jail. But he trying to tell us that ain't the same thing. Nigga, it is.
Now, I just know Banga was not serious when he couldn't differentiate the difference between jail versus getting arrested versus prison. You know, jail and arrested, it's the same thing. I refuse to believe that he don't know the difference, because I've been arrested once.
What? News for me.
20 plus years ago, back in my heyday.
Breaking news, breaking news.
And let me just say, you get arrested. I mean, the cops pull you over or whatever they do. You get detained, arrested, whatever you want to call it. You get a nice little Uber ride in the back of a police car. That Uber ride / field trip ends at a police station where you get toted off to a cell. Which, to my understanding, when you're in a cell, you're in jail. So, Banga, arrested equals jail.
Arrested is the process. Jail is the place. So he just had to argue that. He needs to know how to argue that.
No. Banga, I think that he was thinking arrested versus prison or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I watched the episode.
You been to jail?
Everybody might.
No, I've been locked up a bunch of times though.
You ain't from Miami if you ain't never go to
This
jail.
nigga said, I've been locked up a bunch of times, but I've never been to jail.
Being locked up, you just arrested, and you might have to spend the weekend in the police station.
Well, I have to let you know you're incorrect, sir. I'm letting you know you're incorrect. Jail.
No, I'm not incorrect.
No, when you get arrested, that's called being locked up.
Because once again, people think jail and prison is the same. It's not.
Right.
It's a separate, 2 different type of things. And when he was talking, the points it sounded like Bang was making, like he's talking about jail and prison. He's talking about jail and prison.
Versus prison, right?
Yeah. And they was just, oh yeah, prison did make me mad. I ain't gonna lie. He was like, yeah, bitch. And I'm like, hold on. Who you talking to?
He caught it and said, right, and threw it right back up.
Whoop that neck back, bitch.
You go to the police station, or you go to the...
That's jail, bitch!
Bitch, that's not jail. Bitch, that is not jail.
It ain't prison.
He said it right back out on you.
But, yeah, he was doing too much of that thing. But anyway, yeah, y'all know the boy ain't finished high school. Calm down.
I just think the argument that he was trying to make, he just wasn't using the right terms. Like you said, I think it was jail versus prison, which, like you say, a lot of people do confuse the two. You use them interchangeable, and they're not. 2 different things. But I will say also, another thing that was interesting about that conversation is when Adonis went around the room, the bus rather, asking each person if they went to jail. And when he asked Mocity, it's like, yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Plenty of time.
Hell yeah, bro. Imagine being locked up in a cell.
I'm like, yeah, I wasn't buying Mocity's answer. To me, it gave like he was faking. He's a fake nigga trying to.
plenty of times. Yeah.
Right, and you fake hood nigga. That's you're not really about that. I don't see that plenty of times. Maybe he did get detained once or twice for a parking ticket or two, but I don't think the way he gave that, and then he kind of like diverted the question to something else.
Yeah.
Quickly after that was like, let's not talk about me. Let's talk about y'all.
Hell yeah, bro. Imagine being locked up in a cell.
Never mind.
I post his mugshot on the regular. That's my move.
You know who had me laughing? Relly B. He said, "Ooh, I almost stayed if it wasn't cold. I would have stayed in there."
There's so many niggas.
He said, "It was niggas in there."
It had some niggas in there. When I went to jail for that day, it had niggas. Bitch, it had up the niggas up in there, girl. If I wasn't so cold, I would have stayed.
Relly B is funny.
Right. But yeah, so a PSA announcement banger. If you were arrested, you did go to jail, and we understand that jail and prison are two different things. Yes, they are.
So, what would be another name for jail? I don't know, a detention center, a holding facility? Bitch, that's jail.
Okay. Internet. Got a question. Now, we also see in this episode where Mocity said he was going to sell a little.
He said touch his body.
He's going to sell himself at the party.
I want to sell myself tomorrow.
Not you only know
I want to walk around my shirt off, get a free fill, $5.
And the prices that he was throwing out there was a little low for Jonathan.
We charge
100 a fill.
1,000.
I hope 100 people come out.
1,000
2,000 to go home with me.
Bitch, 2,000, bitch, 2,000. Nigga charge 20,000 to go home.
Because Jonathan said he would pay way, way, way more to get a little bit of that Mocity. Oh. So, my question to you is, how much would you pay to touch, feel, go home with Mocity Jaybee?
Nothing.
I give him $5.
No, I ain't paying for
I give him $5.
I ain't no trick. I ain't no John. Nah.
He ain't my cup of tea. I mean, he's cute. He's fine. He's something to look at.
Give me male stripper vibes.
Yeah, but he's not what I'm vibing off of. I like my man dark like coffee. He's cute to look at though. Like I said, he is cute to look at, but I'm gonna need about 6, 7, 8 more inches up there, and a little more girth around here.
Yeah, I think,
and a whole lot more darkness on that skin.
I don't know what to put you on. I think women have offered to him before.
Oh yeah, he said it. He said he sold it before. He sold it on the line before.
Did a little strange to say.
Fuck for a buck, do something strange for a little piece of change.
He said it. I'm like, and I understand there is a huge market of women that would pay for Mocity. Like I said, he is
out here paying
fine.
for peen.
He's fine. He is. He can't take that away from the man. Fine 7 days a week, but he just ain't my cup of tea. I give you $5.
Out here paying for peen.
But people do it every day.
Yeah, you're right. Just not
just
me.
ain't the one for us.
I ain't paying for no.
Well, yeah, that too. I'm not paying for anybody, but I give him $5 just to support the cause. That's all I'm saying. Just to support his cause. That's it. But you can keep your clothes on.
I'm straight. What do you think? Let us know. Drop your 2 cents below. See ya. Hey y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're messing with the vibe. See ya.